I'm Damian Grimshaw, Professor of Employment Studies from University of Manchester. While I've been here, I've been talking about pay bargaining, pay equity, and the role of minimum wages in shaping wage equality. So we had a very nice session with mainly European country experts and sharing experiences about, which is what has been an interesting trend the last few years, which is rising trends in minimum wages in many countries. And we were interested in exploring to what extent social dialogue and the roles of trade unions, sometimes acting in concert with employers, often not, can contribute to these rising minimum wages by shaping wage equality in a positive manner. So these were the kinds of things we've been exploring while at the conference. Well, if you take the overall wage structure, distributional policy from the point of view of a labour market policy intervention, is to distribute your wage structure, so to raise the bottom paid relative to the median, relative to the average, or even relative to the high paid. So it's a distributional policy that shapes wage equality at the bottom, of course. You're not doing anything at the top end. But nevertheless, when we started working on this, what we were surprised about was that rising minimum wages had kind of mixed effects on overall wage equality at the bottom of the wage structure. So some studies, in fact, show that there's not very much going on at all. Others show there are some small significant effects. So our studies in Germany, Hungary, France, Spain, Britain, other countries, we tried to focus on the way in which collective bargaining mediates the way in which minimum wage rises impacts upon low pay. And what we showed was that in some countries where trade unions can work in fairly strong coalitions, often at a sector level, in Britain sometimes at a company level, you can show that unions can build upon a rising minimum wage and actually then exert very strong distributional implications for the wage equality. But not always. So the kind of bottom line story is that different countries have different effects in a context of a rising minimum wage.